Welcome. Before we begin, make sure that you have a glass of water nearby. You will also need a yoga block, a small pillow, and a blanket. If you do not have a block, grab a stack of hardcover books. I encourage you to listen to your body and to take breaks throughout this class by pausing the video if you need to. If you have not already done so, pause this video to dim the lights in your room, grab your props, a glass of water, and meet me back on your mat. Come into a comfortable seated position. Inhale. As you exhale, reverse the cross of your legs so that the opposite foot is in front. If you always subconsciously sit with your right leg in front, consciously switch it to your left. Observe. Does it feel different? We are rewiring our brains one movement at a time. Connect with your breath. Spreading your fingers, place your hands behind your head, cradling it. Place your thumbs where the neck is attached to the skull, applying slight pressure. The rest of your fingers gently massage the scalp. If you are comfortable doing so, I encourage you to close your eyes and relax into each pose, especially if you are currently experiencing photophobia. Ideally, you will let my voice guide you so that you do not have to look at the screen, but I understand if you are new to yoga or a visual learner and need to watch to follow along. If light is currently bothering you, but you need visuals to follow along, please dim your screen's brightness. Find stillness in your fingertips. For one breath, apply pressure with all of your fingers. Relax the hands down by your side. Bring pointer and middle finger of your non-dominant hand to the forehead, and clockwise, massage the knot out of your third eye. Our intent today is to feel for energy flowing down and out of our bodies. As we flow through our practice, I want you to breathe deeply and to feel the congestion of energy in your head dissipating as it flows down your neck, torso, legs, and out your feet into the earth beneath you. Separate your fingers, placing one at the beginning of each eyebrow, and gently apply pressure as you separate your fingers away from each other. If you're new to yoga or feeling for energy moving down and out of your body seems too esoteric, you can use visualization. Visualize your headache as a colliginous vapor that is active and full of movement, like heavy plumes of smoke billowing out of a burning building. It is warm and uncomfortable. Its edges look like a fire rainbow, and where it hurts the most in your head, the rainbow border seeps into the moving vapor, staining it with color. Inhale clean, clear air through your nose, and as you exhale, visualize the clear air pushing the colorful smoke down and out of your body. Your deep breaths help to cleanse and remove the buildup of energy that is causing your pain. Deeply inhale clean, crisp, clear air. And as you exhale, visualize the clear air pushing the smoke down your body organically and effortlessly, making the energy flow down your chest, diaphragm, pelvic floor, and legs. Your breath is a strong wind that blows the smoke away. Perhaps the color of the vapor becomes lighter as it dissipates and moves down and out of your body. Relax your arm by your side. Take 3 deep breaths, feeling for or visualizing energy moving down and out of your body. Eagle arms in knee pile. Bend the right knee, bringing your left knee all the way over so that the knees are lined up. Position the hips down between the heels, tops of feet are on the floor. If this is not accessible to you, or if you have sciatica, knee, or hip pain, continue to sit in a comfortable seated position like half shoelace. Coming into eagle arms. This helps with shoulder mobility and stretches the upper back. Inhale, bring right arm out at a 90-degree angle, moving the elbow away from the chest. Exhale, bring right arm over left elbow, clasping the hands. Shoulder injured, do not clasp the hands. Everyone, plant the thumb on the third eye and gently press into it, creating resistance. Deep inhale into the space in the upper back, spreading the ribs and muscles. Exhale, pull shoulder blades down the spine, scooping the elbows forward. Inhale, slightly lift elbows. Exhale, bring your awareness to the spot where your thumbs touch your forehead. Switching sides, relax the arms. Reverse the cross of your legs. Inhale, bring left arm out at a 90-degree angle, moving the elbow away from the chest. Exhale, bring left arm over right elbow, clasping the hands. Plant thumb on third eye and gently press into it, creating a little bit of resistance. Deeply inhale into the space created in the upper back, spreading the ribs and muscles. Exhale, pull shoulder blades down the spine, scooping elbows forward. Uncross your arms and relax them down by your side. Uncross your legs and come into Baddha Konasana. Bring soles of feet together, flex toes back, and push heels and balls of feet together, activating the feet. Alternate nostril breathing. alternate nostril breathing is a wonderful headache helper that balances and integrates both sides of your brain. On right hand, fold pointer and middle finger down. Begin with the thumb on the right nostril, sealing it, and inhale through the left nostril. Seal left nostril with the ring finger. Exhale out right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with the thumb. Exhale out left side. Inhale through the left nostril. Seal left nostril with the ring finger. Exhale out right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with thumb. Exhale out left side. Inhale through left nostril. Seal and switch for a count of 5 without holding the breath in between. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with thumb. Exhale out left side. Continue on your own, finishing with an exhalation through the left nostril. Finish up on this round. Forward bend in Baddha Konasana. Pregnant persons. In the first trimester, forward bending is okay. Those later in their pregnancy with a bigger belly, either forward bend from the hips with the hands onto a block as to not put pressure on baby, or side bend with hand on block that is about 18 inches straight out from hip. Do 4 breaths each side. Keep the legs where they are. Inhale, telescope ribs. Exhale, walk hands forward. Inhale, send breath into the lower back. Exhale, move shoulders down and away from ears. Inhale, lengthen spine forward. Exhale, relax the neck onto a block or a pillow. Inhale into the neck. As you exhale, feel tension release from the neck as you send energy down towards your hips. To come out, keep the neck relaxed and walk the hands back towards the legs to sit upright, using your hand to gently bring your head back into alignment. Seated side bend with one leg straight. Straighten left leg and place right foot in front of groin. Position both thighs as wide away from each other as comfortably possible. Left elbow braces on the inside of left leg. If elbow can't reach, place left hand on leg or foot on floor. Position 1, neck release. Right arm reaches towards right knee, feeling for a stretch and a release of the right side of the neck and upper trapezius. Inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, relax the neck. Inhale, send breath into the right side of your neck. Exhale, glide the lips together to relax the jaw. When you relax your neck, you do not have to relax your core. Inhale, softening through the neck. Exhale, relax the eyes. Position 2, hand clasping thigh. Bend right elbow. Exhale, right arm back behind to clasp left leg or clothing. Inhale, arc chest forward to take pressure off the right shoulder. Exhale, move left shoulder blade down ribs. Inhale, lengthen left ribs away from waist. Exhale, relax the neck. Inhale, expand ribs. Exhale, soften through jaw and eyes. Switching sides. Extend right leg, right elbow braces inside of right leg. If elbow can't reach, put right hand on leg or foot on the floor. Position 1, neck release. Left arm reaches towards left knee. Feeling for a stretch and a release of the right side of the neck and upper trapezius. Inhale, expand ribs. Exhale, move thigh bones away from hips. Inhale into the left side of neck. Exhale, relax the jaw. Inhale, feel for softening through the neck. Exhale, soften your gaze to relax the eyes. Position 2, hand clasping thigh. Bend left elbow. Exhale, left arm back behind to clasp the right leg or clothing. Inhale, arc chest forward to take pressure off the right shoulder. Exhale, move right shoulder blade down ribs. Inhale, lengthen ribs away from waist. Exhale, relax neck. Inhale, expand ribs, lifting through the collarbone. Exhale, soften in the eyes. Forward bend with legs straight. Pregnant persons. Chair on the wall with a block placed medium width between the inner knees and inner calves. Extend left leg out to meet right. Sit with both legs straight in front of the hips and activate the feet by spreading the toes. Inhale, telescope ribs and reach arms up. Back tweaky. Instead of reaching the arms up, walk hands forward to come into the pose. Deeply inhale. Exhale, reach the arms over the legs and put hands wherever they land, as long as it is above or below the knees. Inhale into the back. Exhale, move shoulders away from the ears and relax the neck. Inhale, expand ribs and move the chest away from hips. Exhale, feel for tension in your head moving down your body and out your legs. To come out of the pose, inhale, reach arms out and up. Back tweaky, walk the hands back without reaching them up. Dipping frog, head and neck on the floor. This is first trimester friendly. An alternative option for second and third trimester is either pelvic tilts on hands and knees or opposite arm and leg lifts. Prepare by placing extra padding under the torso and hips. If you have a blanket accessible, you can fold it into thirds and put it underneath you. Begin on the back with the knees bent and the feet in the air. Align both of the knees so that they are above the hips. Both feet in the air should be as high as the knees, and activate the feet by spreading the toes. Stabilize back ribs and sacrum onto the floor. Turn thighs inward toward each other. Inhale, stabilize back bottom ribs onto the floor. Exhale, pull belly in and lower the left foot to the floor so that the heel presses into the ground. Inhale, pick up the left foot, keeping the abs pulled in. Exhale, pull belly in and lower the right heel onto the floor, pushing to create a little bit of resistance. Inhale, pick up the right foot and come into frog by opening up the legs. Exhale, pull low belly down. Inhale, use your hands to guide your thighs back together to center. This was one round. Repeat 5 more rounds at your own pace, following the rhythm of your breath. For the bent leg dips, switch off the starting leg every other round. Finishing up the round you're on, place both feet on the floor. Coming into bridge. Feet are slightly wider than hip distance apart and parallel. Activate the feet by spreading the toes. Align the heels under the knees and slide the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, the neck is relaxed. Exhale, arms are passive by your side. Palms can be up or down. Inhale, spread the ribs. Exhale, tuck tailbone and lift pelvis up. Inhale into the chest, spreading your ribs, widening the diaphragm, and lengthening the spine. Exhale, tuck tailbone and move thighs and knees away from pelvis, sending a strong line of energy down the legs. As you connect with your breath, continue to send energy down your legs and from your foot into the floor beneath it. Visualize the congestion in your head as smoke, and with each exhale, you watch it dissipate as it billows down your spine, legs, and out your body. To release, keep the neck still. Tuck tailbone up as you bring upper back, middle back, and lower back down onto the mat. Cat-cow. On your own time, come into the fetal position. Take a few deep breaths here, and when you're ready, use your arms and hands to crawl yourself back to center and sit yourself up using your hand to guide your head so that your spine is aligned. And meet me in tabletop with the hands underneath the shoulders, knees under hips, neutral spine. Cow. Deeply inhale, tilting the pelvis back so that you lift the tailbone. And let the movement ripple up your spine, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Your gaze and head lift without tweaking the neck. Exhale, cat, by tucking the tail and tilting the pelvis forward to round the spine, relaxing the neck. Avert your gaze towards your core. Repeat following the natural rhythm of your breath, with each inhale coming into cow and with each exhale coming into cat. Deeply inhale. Exhale. Reach right arm up under left arm, relaxing the right side of the head and shoulder onto the mat. Inhale, straighten through left arm, reaching it over left ear. Palm rests on the mat or floor. Inhale, send breath into the left obliques and all the way up into the left shoulder. Exhale, press into the left hand, turning on the left arm. To come out, slide left hand down under shoulder. Unthread right arm, coming back onto all fours. Switching sides. Deeply inhale. Exhale, reach left arm under right arm, relaxing the left side of the head and shoulder onto the mat. Inhale, straighten through right arm, reaching it up over the ear, palm resting on the mat or floor. Inhale, send breath into the right obliques and all the way up into the right shoulder. Exhale, press right hand, turning on the right arm. Slide right hand down to rest under shoulder. Unthread left arm, coming back onto hands and knees for dolphin prelude. Remain on the hands and knees, spine is neutral. Back the knees up about 6 inches so the knees are wide apart. Set elbows down on floor. Clasp upper arms to measure the correct elbow distance and then clasp hands together, keeping the elbows still on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, extend sit bones back, lengthening through the ribs and spine. Rest forehead on the floor and then lift the hands and forearms straight up, bringing the armpits towards floor. Inhale, balloon breath into the low back. Exhale, sit bones reach back. Inhale, send breath 360 degrees around your ribs. Exhale, feel for the place where your forehead makes contact with the floor. Inhale, send breath between the shoulders. Exhale, wrap shoulders. Return to hands and knees for pigeon. Bring left knee forward between hands, bending the knee and fold it in front of you so that the shin rests on the mat. Deeply inhale. Exhale, reach right leg straight back from pelvis. The top of the right foot and thigh are down on the floor. For added support and stability, you're welcome to use a block or a blanket to prop up the left hip. If you're experiencing pain in the knee, sit all the way down onto the left hip to take pressure off of the knee. The right leg will be splayed out a little bit. If this does not work for you, you can do the pose on your back, bringing the left leg towards chest. Second and third trimester pregnant persons, do not do the variation on your back. Inhale, send breath into the hips and low back. Exhale, rest on forearms or rest chest on the front leg. Inhale into the left hip. Many of us store emotion in our hips. As restorative as pigeon is, this pose can help dislodge unconscious stress and emotion. If anything comes up for you, breathe into it. Deeply inhale. Exhale, soften through the neck. Inhale, clean, crisp air. As you exhale, use your breath to wash away any discomfort down your body and out the right foot. Switching sides. If you're on your back, stay here and switch the leg you're hugging towards your chest. Everyone else, walk hands upright. Swing right leg around to come back to seated. From seated, place right foot under left shin. Deep inhale, expanding your breath through the rib cage. Exhale, plant hands on the ground and swing left leg behind you. If this movement does not work for your body today, enter pigeon with the right leg forward from hands and knees. Prop up the right hip as needed. Inhale into the low back. Exhale, reach left leg straight back from pelvis, creating a strong line of energy through the leg. The toes rest on the floor. Deeply inhale. Exhale, use your breath to wash away any tension or stress you're holding on to, and send it down and out your leg, visualizing it as smoke traveling down and out. To come out of the pose, either come to hands and knees or swing back leg around to come to seated. Bring your mat to the wall, short end facing the wall. If you have a blanket, fold it long end to long end and then short end to short end in thirds and place it beneath your back for extra support. You have two options here: horse stance standing at the wall or on the back with the feet on the wall. Since we are nearing the end of class that has entirely been seated and reclined, for continuity, I really recommend staying on the back. Pregnant persons and those who are feeling well and looking for a challenge, stand with torso and back of hips on wall. Those vibing on the mat, sit parallel to the wall. Turn to lay back on the mat and bend knees, placing feet on the wall. Depending on your current position, you will likely need to scoot your tush back so that the sit bones are about shin length from the wall. Everyone, feet 3 to 4 feet apart. Bend knees over ankles and turn feet out about 45 degrees. Inhale, send breath down the legs, lengthening thigh bones away from hip joints. Exhale, activate the feet and lift toes. If you are reclined, the toes are above knees. Hands on pelvis or by sides, push into the wall with the feet to create resistance. Just enough resistance so that you do not move the torso away from the wall. Pregnant and adventurous persons, push the hands down onto the thighs, keeping the sacrum on the wall to prevent overtucking the tailbone. Inhale, expand ribs, and those standing, push hands down. Feel for length and space in the back and hips. To come out of the pose, heel toe your feet together. Those who are standing, straighten through the legs before doing so, and then step away from the wall before coming to seated on the mat. Reclined, on your next exhale, hug knees into chest. Pregnant persons, prepare for final relaxation, reclined on your side in the fetal position with a pillow between the knees. Close the eyes and connect with baby. Send them nourishing breaths and loving energy. Those who are not expecting, laying down spinal twist with both knees bent. From the back, knees hugging towards chest, take a deep inhale. Expand the ribs. Exhale, feel into your hips as you hug the knees towards chest. Inhale, use your breath to cleanse any stagnant energy. Exhale, bring knees to the right side of torso, and then with bent knees, bring legs all the way to the floor. Inhale, lift chest. Extend both arms out from shoulders, opening the chest. Bring the gaze to the left. Deeply inhale. Exhale, curl pubic bone toward navel. Inhale, expand ribs and feel for opening in the lower back. Exhale, soften the face. To come out, place hands in goalposts. Inhale, bring one leg at a time back to center. Deep inhale into the low back. Exhale, feel into your hips as you hug the knees towards chest. Inhale, send breath into your legs. And as you exhale, bring the knees to the left side of torso, legs all the way onto the floor. Inhale, lift chest, extending both arms out, bringing your gaze to the right. Take a complete breath. As you exhale, soften the face. Preparing for Shavasana, final relaxation. Come back to center and then come into a comfortable reclined position, whatever feels best for you in this moment. You can stay where you are and put your legs up the wall, or scoot back and fully recline on the mat. Pregnant persons, remain on your side. Connect with your body. Deeply inhale and feel for any changes since the beginning of practice today. How does your head feel? Take another complete breath, inhaling gratitude, relief, and relaxation. Exhale, let go of any remaining tension. Inhale deeply. Observe how quiet the mind is. Thank you for gifting yourself this beautiful practice and showing up for your well-being. Slowly wiggle your fingers and toes. Bend the knees and roll onto your left side, using your hands to lift you back to seated, leaving the neck relaxed. Use your left hand to lift your head back to center. Bring the hands together at heart center in front of your chest. Thank you for practicing with me. This practice is here for you whenever you need it. I invite you to move through your day with a greater sense of relief, a greater sense of peace, and a greater sense of ease.